What would Brandon have done when Hank was duct taped to the wall?
Hey guys, I think we shouldn't do that. Shut up!
He's right. I mean, Brandon Walker's a giant.
KFC Radio talked about us this morning. Well, they talked about the situation in the office with the sports betting people. Paul DeLuca complaining.
What does that have to do with us?
Well, they also talked about Brandon, and they just talked about the pussified nature of some people at Barstool.
They included us in that?
Some of that. No, they did talk about us specifically, but the situation, like your conflict with Kate and Brandon.
I'll be all right. Okay.
Most fired up I've heard Feitelberg.
This company stinks.
So fucking soft. Such a bunch of fucking pussies. Top to bottom, really, the gambling company. Obviously, Dave, Dan are not. I think outside of Dave, Dan, and Marty, outside of Dave, Dan, and Marty in the Barstool Bets crew, pussies. Every single one.
So hold on, he's not talking about the company, though, right?
Well, no, he's talking about
the gambling. Didn't he say the gambling?
Culture.
He's talking about the Barstool Bets people, which would be like Paul DeLuca or Brandon Walker.
Right. No, so he's not talking about us.
No.
But he's talking about
like
to HR the other day. And,
I saw that. Yeah. Which is
That's
weird.
what I was referring to yesterday when I mentioned that show.
Yeah, I saw that. In this company, you can't, Dave's just going to find out.
Right.
It was to Jen, wasn't it? Isn't that the text I saw?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just going to tell Dave. It's just going to happen. I don't know.
Right.
Good.
Sensitivity.
It's like legitimate crying and texting Erica. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck do you think you are texting the CEO of the company?
My guy.
That you're a little upset. Mm-hmm. Are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm still scared to talk to Erica. I asked Erica for a fucking employee verification form, which is pretty fucking standard, I think. And I asked her for it. She's like, of course, I can't wait. I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. And then I went and got lunch, and I came back up, and I apologized for asking her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And well, in the real world, you don't usually, walk into the CEO's office or just
people
call
the
CEOs.
Get the fuck out of here. You're all such fucking pussies. Every one of you. It's insane. Fucking blocking people on Twitter. Fucking whining to the fucking CEO.
Get 'em.
Fucking crying to HR.
Get him.
Pussies! It's sad to see what's happened to this company.
And for you, anybody who's ever in Milton is, they're fucking laughing their heads off right now. They're sort of screaming their heads off because of what you guys had to live through and do. Could you imagine those guys in that environment?
God, no.
Could you imagine Brandon and Paul living in Milton, Massachusetts? What would Brandon have done when Hank was duct taped to the wall?
Hey guys, I think we shouldn't do that. Shut up!
He's right. Brandon Walker's a giant fucking pussy. There's just no doubt about it. He can come back and tweet about what he'll respond to this, and it doesn't matter to me. Not that I don't like him, but he is. And good for them. Will he go with Feitelberg as hard as he wanted us? I doubt it.
No. I don't know if pussy is the right word.
He's a pussy. He went to Erica, and now
he's he'll do that, and then he flies off the handle at you.
I thought the perfect description was the Talib Kweli comparison.
That's what he is. Yeah, he's whatever. He'll do his thing again today and tomorrow, and then he'll beg me and text not to whatever. But it's just do whatever you want. He's so inconsequential and so boring and so untalented. He brings nothing to the table. He could talk about how unfunny and terrible we have an audience, whatever. There's a fucking gambling and college football show. He's a fucking product of the system. He's done nothing on his own. Dave plucked him out of obscurity. And if he dropped him tomorrow, nobody would give a fuck. Nobody would follow him. And Feitelberg's right. He's a fucking child. He went to the CEO and complained like a fucking pussy. And he can go back as much as he wants, but that's tattooed in his forehead forever. He went to Erica, and Feitelberg's right. Can you imagine any company where you go to the CEO and it's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
I think this was Feitelberg misusing his talent. Yeah, I think
that's true. That's true.
And this is just
misusing his talent.
This is a bad way for Feitelberg to handle
this. Gambling. It's just talented. Whatever. It's Brand. He can come back, but it's this endless thing where it's every day. It's just. It's. I've been here. These people get a buzz off of reacting to fans because they never have to do it on their own. They never get it on their own. And that's okay. But he's right. That's a great. Do they go anymore? Is that about it?
Nah, that's about it.
That's good. Oh, good job by Feitelberg.
Yeah, you don't hear him fired up that often.
Maybe he thinks a guy taking a month off for mental health is a pussy too. He can say that. I don't care.
I don't think that's what he was saying.
No, but I'm saying but even if he said that, I'd be
it's clearly what he thinks.
Right. Yes, I think so without saying it. But even if he said that, I would be like, what the fuck is Erica? It's just what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
And Loduca, I don't know enough about that situation. I'm not sure what he went to HR about
So someone put out on an Instagram graphic saying if you followed his betting advice, you'd be down, 3,000 points or
It was
whatever.
like a joke or whatever.
Yeah, but it was also based in truth because
Right.
they all keep track of their betting records, and they're basically saying, look, he's a shitty
Former
sports
athletes,
picker.
man. Former athletes.
Evidently, Leduca was saying the only stuff they put up is Leduca losing, or them poking
but
fun
that's
at
funny,
him. or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
kind of funny.
Well, right, but and I don't know that he actually went to HR, but at least the screenshot showed that he threatened to. Like he's like,
I don't know. The text message,
if this
it got
keeps
to,
happening,
if
I'm
it got
gonna
to
go-
Jen's radar, I assume it's pretty serious.
yeah.
Right?
I guess.
Like if he went right to the director of content and was like, yeah, hey, I'm going to go to HR. It didn't seem like there was a lot of joking there.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't a joke, but I'm saying I don't know if he officially went
Actually
or
did it?
threatened to.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to Jen, that's basically like,
It's going to someone in management. Yeah.
What's going to go to Dave?
I don't even know if there is HR. I don't think there's. I mean, there might be someone who does.
I think there probably
There's
is.
a
like
person-
there's someone who manages payroll.
Yeah,
or
there
something.
Right.
is,
There's a
there
person
is.
that I had to get like tax shit from and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
there is an HR. Yeah, but that's funny though. I mean, he's right though. This I don't know. Like my relationship with Erica is if she reaches out, I'll respond because she's the CEO. I wouldn't be like, hey, it's just that's not how it works. That's not, I don't know. Maybe it's just not how I think things are supposed to operate.
Right.
It would never cross my mind ever to be like, hey, can you tell this guy not to be so mean anymore?
Dave's kind of being mean to Mike.
Yeah, it's just that to me is the ball game for him. It's just sad.
But even the Leduca one seems more bizarre because at least in his heart somewhere, Brandon thought he was defending Kate. The Leduca thing is stop making fun of my bad gambling picks,
Right,
Which is even more fucking absurd.
Like
So I always say, though, man,
no one at the company has ever been, made sport of for their betting
not
record.
the guy that founded it, or